Boy, the word is your boy, Sport the Black, checking in again. And today, we talking about that boy Offset of the Migos, his grievance and his gripe that he got with QC, particularly QCP. You know what I mean? It was a couple years ago that the Migos was claiming that, you know, QC was beating them out a lot of money, right? So really how all of that happened, it was a domino effect. Cardi B, you know, her and Offset married and whatnot, so she needed a manager. So QC started managing her. So everything was going good for a minute. And then it was time to, she got her accountants to look over her paperwork, make sure all her numbers right. And then the accountants was like, hey man, these guys getting down on you. These numbers ain't coming back right. You know what I'm saying? So she got a lawyer to look over the whatever. So that when she went on ahead and pulled Offset coattail, like, hey man, you might want to look into, you know, your numbers, make sure all your paperwork right, get your accountant involved. So that's what he did. So that's when he realized that QC was beating the Migos out of millions. So for a while, they all had a major issue with QC. But I think Takeoff as well as Quavo, they reconciled their differences with QC and they stayed on the label. But, you know, Offset, he married a Cardi B, so he independently wealthy through their marriage. So he was like, man, I just want to get off QC and really do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? So he basically paid money to try to buy himself out the contract. Him and Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, paid their bread to try to, you know, get off of QC. So once he did that, he thinking it's cool to go ahead and drop this unreleased music, because he got a lot of unreleased music that he ain't put out yet. But when he dropped it, QC went to trying to claim it as they own. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, he put it out solo, but they went like, yeah, this property of quality control. You know what I'm saying? So it was a big litigation behind that. Ultimately, I think they had to take the single down. You know what I'm saying? They still beefing about it. Fast forward to Takeoff got killed and everything down there in Houston, so they did the tribute for him. And Quavo went out there, and Offset was trying to go out there to, you know, perform, you know, as part of the tribute. Now, I take it, I'm under the impression that if Offset was finna try to get up on that stage with Quavo, I'm pretty sure they had to already been unspoke and came up with some kind of routine or some kind of what they gonna perform. But QCP intervened and was like, no, bro, you can't get up there. You know what I'm saying? So the fight that everybody talking about, that they swore they seen, that's really was between Offset and QCP. That happened, you know, backstage, I think the Grammys or whatever like that. That's the fight that everybody kept talking about. It was Offset and Quavo, but now it was Offset and QCP. And that was the beef was about. You know what I'm saying? And then when you heard Cardi B in the background, like, man, both of y'all wrong. Y'all should have been unsquashed this and got this behind y'all. You know what I'm saying? So right now, in the present tense, what's going on now is that Offset is still trying to put, you know what I'm saying, his solo stuff out there. You know what I mean? Because Quavo let it be known the Migos over with. They ain't doing no more projects. And you see Quavo, you know, trying to get his solo career back going, you know what I'm saying, dropping new singles and everything. And Offset trying to do the same thing. But he claimed that QC them trying to hold him back. He put up a post like, man, it's sad when, you know, you got people holding you back, and it's really people of your own kind. You know what I'm saying? You got black people trying to hold you back. So I don't know if QCP them feel like Offset still owe them some money, but they not trying to just let him out that contract. If you can recall, Rich the Kid, who came up with the Migos when they was, you know, in the early days of QC, when they was coming out there with the mixtape called Streets on Lock, Migos and Rich the Kid, he eventually bought himself out his contract with QC and went on over there to Interscope. And I think, you know what I'm saying, that what Offset been trying to do. But for whatever reason, they ain't just letting him get off the hook that easy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if his money's still owed, or I don't know if they hating on him. I don't really know the details of why they won't let him off QC. But it's like, man, you know, if y'all don't want to work together no more, it's best y'all just part ways. And if it's a dollar amount that he owe y'all, just let it be known so he can go on about his business. We all know, just a few months ago, QCP them, they sold QC, the label, you know what I'm saying, for $300 million. But the person who bought it, they kind of let QC them still stay in a managerial role. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can still keep doing this and doing that, and I'm going to still pay y'all or whatever, but this my shit. So I don't know, when they sold it to Buddy, did he have the understanding that Offset's music catalog and future music endeavors is also part of QC? So that could be part of it too. You know what I'm saying? You trying to sue them, but they done sold it to somebody else. So you owe the new label owners. So it's just a lot of moving parts, man. But anyway, I'm Sporty Black. I'm signing out, man. We still grinding out. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. But jump in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about that whole situation, man. I'm Sporty Black, man. I'm signing out.